well, in terms of that smoke, we're doing a little bit better today.
Little bit. This is Torrington behind us, and you can still see some of that haze outside. Air quality not great in northwestern Connecticut, but overall still an improvement. Wait till you see what's in store for the rest of the week.
All right, we like the sound of that.
We're moving in the right direction. We'll start off with our headlines here. We turn less muggy and brighter. Brighter not only because we lose the clouds, but because we lose some of the smoke too. And this will set the stage for gorgeous weather over the weekend. But we're back to 90 next week, prompting a first alert weather day on Tuesday when the heat peaks. Heat index values mid and upper 90s. So more in the way, certainly, of heat that could affect outdoor plans. And we just wanted to bring this to your attention. We'll be watching very closely to see how things are trending. But over the last couple of days, there have been some signals that things would be warmer next week, and they're certainly looking a bit hotter now. Here's a live look at our iCam in Hartford. We can see in the distance a bit of a haze, 77 degrees in our capital city. Winds are variable at 3 miles per hour. Air quality is moderate across much of the state. The greater New Haven area, air quality is actually quite good. It's the northwestern hills where we still see some issues, particularly for people with sensitive groups. So it's going to take a little while for that smoke to get pushed out, but we do expect improvements not only tonight, but especially through the day tomorrow. Over the last 6 hours, we've been watching some thunderstorms in parts of southern Vermont and, say, near Pittsfield, Massachusetts, out through the Berkshires. These are heading south, but we don't really expect them to make it here. Otherwise, we're just battling clouds. Connecticut's only live radar scanning within our borders dry. Nothing to track here in Connecticut. And we don't really expect that to change. While we still battle the clouds for the rest of the night, temperatures fall out of the upper 70s and into the lower 70s late this evening. And then overnight tonight, we're forecasting low temperatures to be in the 60s. You'll note First Alert Futurecast keeps the clouds around through the evening hours, right essentially into the start of the day tomorrow. And then things begin to clear out. We're expecting brighter skies, particularly in the afternoon and evening. And it's going to feel quite nice out there, too. It's a little muggy in some spots right now. We expect dew points to drop even more tomorrow into Friday, which puts temperatures overnight in the upper 50s and lower 60s inland, mid 60s along the shoreline. Seasonable out there, just a little muggy. If your plans tomorrow take you to the shoreline, we are expecting to see UV index around 8. About 75 to 80 for temperatures. High tide tomorrow will be in the mid to late morning. And if you're going to be inland, high temperatures will end up right around 80 degrees. But note the decreasing cloudiness as the day goes on, increasing sunshine, getting brighter throughout the afternoon. And look at Friday, starting off in the 50s, topping out in the mid 80s. We do it again on Saturday, and by Sunday we're still fairly comfortable when it comes to humidity, but certainly turning hotter, near 90 degrees. In fact, we have 4 days in a row at or above 90, which would bring our fourth heat wave of 2025. Along the shoreline, we go from near 80 tomorrow to the upper 80s Sunday and lower 90s early next week. So the mugginess really starts to build in on Monday, but it's Tuesday when it peaks. And perhaps we could see some storms 1 week from today, next Wednesday. We'll be watching very closely. But the weekend, it's all about this high pressure that slowly is moving south out of Canada through the day tomorrow and into the day on Friday. This is going to be the cause for dew points to fall out of the muggy range into the pleasant range Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And this has been a trend over the last few model runs here too, where the humidity takes a little more time to return. So while we will eventually turn muggier, it doesn't happen until Monday or Tuesday next week. Now the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook here that gets us through Tuesday into the end of next week also shows deep shades of red, indicating the high likelihood that temperatures will be above average. If you are hoping for more beach days, pool days, the weather will certainly cooperate, going from seasonably cool tomorrow back to unseasonably warm by Tuesday next week.
All right, sounds good, Mike. Thank you. People in New Britain